everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Hold on. I forgot to do something, I think. Okay, no, it's all good. Hopefully, y'all do not hear that echo. Oops, wrong one. Hello, Melanie. Hello, Granny. So glad that you are here. Um, so today I'm working on Unicorn Family again. I've got maybe a third of it left to do. So it's getting close. Hi, Beth. How are you doing today? Anyway, I'm working on number 3 or color 3, the symbol anyway, and it's 819. But this is turning out absolutely beautiful. And Granny, I did read your comment about the chat being there in my last live. I'm so thankful. I've been going in and tweaking stuff, trying to get it to show up. I know I haven't answered it yet, and I will, but thank you so much for letting me know. I know you just watched the replay, and for anybody who wasn't at the last live, Lexi is having a baby boy that's due in November. So I know it's just I don't answer, even though I read them right away, I don't answer them right away because I want to make sure I don't miss answering anybody's comments. Hello, Jen. How are you today? Hi, Lexi. So glad to see you here. Did you just get off work? I know this will be the 5th grandson and only one granddaughter. They told her that she could try for another girl, and she said nope. Last one. Been off for 2 hours. I normally don't like to go right to bed after I get home either. So how is everybody doing? What are y'all working on? I'm so glad that you were able to make it, Jan. I know this is a early chat for some of y'all, but on Saturdays it's the only time that I can get it done. Yeah, Dad's pretty good about making food in the mornings a lot of the time, before we go to work. I am one of those people who does not like cooking that much, but I will. I cook most nights whenever we're not working. Last night we had chicken legs, corn, and mac and cheese. That is a beautiful painting. I know that I don't have that one, but I'm going to try to look through my stash and see if I might have something kind of similar to it. But I'm not sure that I do. But I'm definitely going to look and see. I don't know that I've ever had fried corn. Fried potatoes. But yeah, last night after I ate, though, I don't know what it was with dinner. It just didn't settle very well. And it's been a long time since that happened, but I was so sick at my stomach, but feeling a lot better now. Uh, the palace is one that is, I'm sorry, I know you weren't talking to me, is a Dreamer's Design painting. Granny and Beth are both working on it, I think. I know there's probably a few others that are working on it, but I haven't gotten that one. Um, I need to try to get me another Dreamer Design soon. And just so y'all know, I'm going to try to reach over here and get this. Hopefully, I can grab it. Lexi had gave me some paintings out of her 144 pack, and I still have 15 of them left to unbox. So those will be coming up on the channel here pretty soon. Um, I know I didn't get my progress video out this week. Between mom being in the hospital and watching the grandkids, I haven't had as much time to record as I wanted to. I am too, Margie. I didn't even see you sneak in. So glad that you're here. But I've still got 15 paintings left to unbox that Lexi gave me. And she got them off of Temu out of 144 pack. Yeah, I didn't even know you were here. I don't know if I missed it on the chat. She did throw in a weird one. I don't know which video it'll come up in, but I can't wait to finish that. And I've got another project that I want to do, but I need a bigger, less cluttered table with my diamond painting stuff. So I'm going to try to do it outside, but I've got to wait for a day that it doesn't rain or anything. I got all the stuff I need to do that project. I just got to wait for the day that I can. That's another video that I will have coming up here pretty soon. She really got a great deal on it. Now they're a little bit more, and I wish I could have bought them. Yep. I still have no clue what that one is, but or what it's supposed to be anyway. There are a few of them that are definitely out of what I would normally pick for myself as far as buying, but I'm liking all of them so far. Me and Lexi have completely different styles of diamond painting. For the most part, there's a few that we agree on. You must have already been typing that whenever I said that. I am actually having so much fun, and I'm gonna start doing one of those as my monthly paintings, minus the weird one that is yet to come up in the unboxings. But hopefully next week I'll be able to get those all recorded. I've got to find out what my daughter's schedule is. Yesterday, I talked to my brother about mom. She's eating a little bit better, but she's still kind of confused. I really want to do another art dot order, and I looked on there and I saw some paintings that I would like to get. I haven't yet, but there's some of those that I want to get, and then I want to get a couple more sets of those trays so I can have my tower looking a little bit more to where it's like the same trays going throughout, at least one of them anyway. I do want to get some more of that and probably some more of the bigger trays, the white ones, just because every now and then you have I don't want to put the light blue drills in a blue tray. I will have to go and check that out after we get off of the live. See if I can order at least one of them right now. I haven't ordered any paintings in quite a while. Hoping to get some, be able to get some here pretty soon. There is several on Dreamer Designs that I want. And then I found one or two on Diamond Art Club that I want. They have the Randall Spangler, what is it, Lexi? It's the one that you have. The turkey, the Thanksgiving one. They have it back in stock. I'm definitely gonna have to go back on there and look at those now. See all the influencers we have in here? Yes, the Thanksgiving one. I want to get it, and then they have another Randall Spangler on there that I wanted to get. I kind of want to wait until they start putting their new toolkits in some of them. Has anybody else seen the new pins that are going to start coming in those? I've seen one post about it and didn't look at it real close, but it was some kind of refillable pen. Or am I just mistaken and that isn't going to be in the toolkits? I know that they haven't started it yet, though. I'm really got to find that post again. I think it was on Diamond Art Club's Facebook group. I cannot wait to have this one done, and I might try to start on my other Dreamer designs that I have. I'm not sure. But I want to do a summer one too. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't even a real post or something, but I thought that it was. because I haven't heard anybody else saying anything about it since then. But I want to do a summer one, so I'm really thinking about getting out Red Truck Daisy Hill. And if you haven't seen that, it's the very first video I ever posted. And I still haven't done that one. I'm thinking about getting that one out and working on it here pretty soon. As soon as I finish a couple of these that I have going. Right now, I think I'm working on 5 different ones. Excuse me. Seems like every time I start talking, my allergies start acting up. But it was a very nice surprise last weekend to go into work and then them let me know that I'd scheduled the weekend off and I'd forgotten all about it. I will get that one going soon. Um, the mystery painting, and I know I haven't done an update. I will try to get that update out by Monday. Might try to record it tonight after I get off work. But the mystery painting, I've got about the same amount as I do left on this one. So these two will probably be completed very closely together. That's okay, Lexi. But so I'll probably get both of these bigger ones done right about the same time. Because these are the two that I spend the most time on. And then I figure that something is in the air. The Nightmare Before Christmas one will be done shortly after that because it does have a lot of color blocking on it. So it's round. So it's not going to take me a long time to get it done. Once I start working on it quite a bit. In fact, I got about a row and a half done on it yesterday whenever I was working on it. And it's looking pretty good. It's just one that's, I don't know, it's not my favorite one to work on. And it's not that it's a bad painting or bad drills or anything like that. It's just not my cup of tea right now. But we are get that done. Oh, did I finish telling y'all about Mom? Anyway, she's eating better. And a little bit better anyway. But she's still kind of confused, so I don't know when she will be getting out of the hospital. With the type of infection that it is this time, it's a little more resistant to the antibiotics that she's on, that they're giving her, so they're trying to figure out which antibiotics are going to work the best. It's a completely different type of infection from what the nurse practitioner was telling me that works with the infectious disease doctor. So they're trying to get it worked out to see which one works better. And plus, she is allergic to penicillin, so that's one set of antibiotics that is out of the picture. So we will see. I'm hoping that she's doing better today. I'll call my brother after a while to find out since I have to go to work today. But what else has been going on? I know there was some other stuff that I wanted to talk to, but once again, wanted to talk about. But once again, I get to my live and they just go right out of my head. Oh, Granny, I was going to show you something. You know that tape? Let me switch this around. You know that tape that you got for your fingers that you got out of that PR package? That is the same type of tape that I use for some of these smaller pins that come with the kits. I just wrap it around it and then make it the size that the thickness that I want in the pen, and it works out really great that way. But I've got a couple of these pens that I have done like that. And these are normally the ones that I take with me if I'm getting out and stuff, out of the car and stuff, and I don't want to drop my good pens. But I've got two of them like that. But it's the same exact type of tape. It's just this one was a wider one, but I'm sure the ones that you got will work well too. I I want to say, where did I see that at? Oh, I had a coworker that had a stroke, and that's the way that she was doing her regular pens to write with because she was having trouble gripping them. And I think that's where I got the idea for that from. But that type of tape comes in very handy for a lot of stuff. I have it around because I used to have to wrap my mom's legs whenever she was living here with it for not only the compression, but she has diabetes and sometimes they would get really swollen. And I don't remember what it's called, but it's like seeping. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. Sometimes my allergies just completely do that. I am still drinking my coffee. Is it bad that I've been drinking on the same cup of coffee since about 6 o'clock this morning? I keep it on my little warmer and it stays nice and warm. I love that warmer. And the one that I have at my desk in the living room, the warmer that I have in there is actually one of those plates that you can put a candle on and it'll warm it up and you can it'll give you the scent and everything without actually having to light the candle. Sort of like your candle lamp that you have, Granny, except it's a plate that you set it on. And I have that in the living room, and I use that to keep my coffee warm whenever I'm in there. I love having those coffee warmer plates. I used to have an ember cup, but my charger quit charging on it. So now I just use the warming plates. And I used to have one of them at work, and I took it home. I'll probably need to take that back up there here pretty soon, though. She does, and I've actually thought about sending her one. They've got some pretty cheap ones on Temu. And even the ones on Amazon aren't that expensive. But I wasn't sure if she would have the extra space to plug it in. There's one that I'm planning on trying out. It's actually a rechargeable one, and it, from what I understand, it recharges by USB. I don't know. Can I show you mine that I have here? Let's see. If I can show it to you real quick, I will. Please ignore the mess over on the other side. Where's it at? Trying to get it in the camera is not working out for me here. It's because I'm not far enough over. There it is. That is my little plate that I have my coffee sitting on. I love it. It works out really well for me because I am a very slow coffee drinker. And I keep hitting my camera up here. I've got it pulled out so far trying to work on this one. Lexi. I gotta go see my favorite daughter. You know I don't have a favorite daughter. But I have to have my coffee in the mornings, but I'm very slow at drinking it. I might actually get these 3s done today. This is such, I love the way this one's turning out. And eventually I'll be able to start the other one, the mermaid one. What else? There was something else that I was going to tell y'all about. Y'all are going to have to remind me in comments and stuff to make notes for my lives because I always forget what to tell y'all about. The other day, whenever I went to see Mom, I had to drive my brother's truck up there. And it was my dad's truck before he passed away, and it was given to my brother. Well, anyway, I was in driving that truck, and you do not realize how much you miss having a backup camera and Bluetooth and all of that until you get into a vehicle that doesn't have it. That's one thing I do not know how I lived without before the newer cars was a backup camera. I love having my backup camera. And even once I get the van fixed up, I will definitely be putting one in it. But it's just amazing how much I was sitting there whenever I was looking back to try to back out. I kept trying to first glance down at my screen to make sure that there was nobody behind me. And it didn't have Bluetooth, so if I talked to anybody, I had to put it on speaker because I didn't have one of my headsets with me at the moment. But it's amazing how much cars have changed over the years, because that truck, I think is a 2005. So it's not really, it is an older truck, but it's not like it was out before the 2000s. All the bells and whistles that they've added even to the basic vehicles. I think that it actually had cruise control, but I didn't use it because I couldn't exactly figure out how to use it. And what's bad is whenever I went to put gas in it, my brother had to come down there because somebody had put oh, I forgot to switch it over. Thank you, Margie. But what was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was saying now. But what was I saying? That's right, no backup camera. That's okay. I meant to switch it back around and I forgot to. I have a really bad habit of doing stuff like that. But not having that backup camera, and it just really confuses me, and all the bells and whistles that the new cars have. Like my van, it is a lower model than than the other ones as far as all the extras that it had. My Santa Fe that I had was completely decked out. It had the sunroof, it had heated seats, a heated steering wheel, cooled steering wheel, the Bluetooth backup camera, all kinds of stuff with it. And then I switched to my Toyota van, which it was a hybrid. And it had most of that stuff with it. But the thing that I didn't like about my Toyota van was whenever I bought it, I asked them, can I take these seats out so that I can go camping in it? And they told me, yes, you can take the seats out. Well, the front row of seats, you could not take out of that van. And so I loved the van, but for what I was going to use it for, it wasn't working out. So I ended up trading it for my Kia van, which is a really low model. Because as I found out, all the other models of vans with the electronic seats in the back that had all the airbags and stuff in them, none of those could be taken out. So I went with a lower model van that didn't have the sunroof, didn't have the heated seats, which those are the two things in that van that I miss the most. I love my heated seats and I loved using my sunroof. Especially since I work at night on the way home, I would just open up the sunroof, roll down the windows. Love doing that during the summer. But I do like my Kia for the most part, but I have decided I am getting too old to be able to camp inside my Kia. It's a little harder for me to move around in it. So me and Lexi have a van that I had started to convert. I want to say it's an '01, but I can't remember. But it's been sitting for a while, so I've got a lot of work that I'm going to have to do to it to get it running again. But I'm going to try to start converting it out again because it's one that I can pretty much stand up in, not flat. So hopefully by next summer I'll have a van that I can camp in pretty easily. But it's just saving up all the money to get everything done that needs to be done to it. Okay, what color should we do next? Maybe the upside down tees? Let's see, which one is that? Where's it at? I know it's on here. I thought it was somewhere in here. It is 29, which is color 798. See, this time I have my little leaf tray. None of these little trays in here match. And then I've got my little piece of my squishy as my stopper. Let's scoot those all down. But yeah, this week has been so busy with the grandkids and stuff. Another thing, and I have not decided yet, so next week's Thursday Live is still going to be on. Thank you, Granny. But I'm thinking about for the summer trying to go ahead and either just do a premiere on Thursday nights or not to do the lives on Thursday nights since my weeks are so busy right now. But I'm probably going to give it a couple weeks just to make that decision. So right now they're still on. And then once school starts back up, then we'll probably go back to the regular lives twice a week. But I may be at least switching it over to a premiere. Does anybody else have any opinions on that? I would switch it to another night of the week, like Wednesday, but Wednesday is a church night. And Wednesdays are normally the only day that I have without the kids and without work and all that. And then Friday nights, a lot of people do lives, and I don't want to interrupt any of the other lives that people do. So I just haven't decided exactly what to do yet. Do what makes you happy. I'm always telling Lexi especially, but all of them, if you don't like it, put a sticker on it. And whenever I tell them that, it's not exactly covering it up. It's just change it into something that you want. So true. I am so glad that my chat is actually showing up in my replays again. It was driving me crazy trying to figure out why it wasn't doing that. And I still don't know what I actually did to make it go back. Lexi had a coworker and she came in and asked me one day if she slapped a sticker on their forehead, if they would, if I thought that she would get in trouble. And I was like, probably. And then she said, well, you always told me if I don't like it, put a sticker on it. Like, that's not exactly what I meant. But every time I say that, she brings up that person. What is going on? My cameras are going crazy. Oh no. Maybe Josh is going in and out of the door. I'll look at it later. I may have to turn those off. But yeah, it's going to be, hopefully this weekend goes okay at work. I know I won't get another surprise like last weekend of being off. That was such a wonderful surprise because I definitely wasn't expecting it, even though after she said that, I remembered taking a weekend off. I just didn't remember which one it was because I'd only picked out one weekend to take off from work. Because me and Josh work in the same office, same days. So if we plan to do something, we have to plan it during the week because normally they won't let us both off on the same day. We've only got two backups that really know what they're doing in the office, but they don't want to put two backups in there at the same time. So we try to make sure if we schedule days off that they are during the week, or if we make plans for anything. And then he'll normally take his Super Bowl weekend off. And I normally take off my birthday weekend, which was the only weekend that I had scheduled off. So I just added Memorial Day weekend into it and forgot all about it. But we can actually choose up to like 4 weeks a year that we can take off. We used, on our vacation request, we used to be able to just ask for a day off here and there. But now they're making you take the whole weekend. Love you too, Lexi. You have a good night. Get some rest. But, okay. Did I move my little trash can? Apparently I did. I'm just going to throw it in there for right now. after I'm diamond painting, I find drills that I've accidentally spilled out. And I don't know what color they are, so I just throw them in my little trash drill and hope that I don't run out of them. If I do, I'll go through there and find something. Okay. Yeah, she's in that point of her pregnancy right now to where she gets really tired, and plus after working all night, I can definitely see being tired. Yeah, I guess whenever we were at her gender reveal party, one of the, I want to say it was aunts, said that they were going to come and get Mo Sunday and take him to the water park with them. So she'll have an extra day child free for a little bit anyway. I remember one time we took all the grandkids to Magic Springs for their birthday. And they have this little splash pad water park, and it has this big bucket that fills up with water. And it's up in the air, and Aiden was over there playing underneath it, but it hadn't dumped yet. And once it gets to a certain point, it tips over and dumps the whole bucket. Well, he happened to be over there playing whenever that bucket dumped of water, and from that moment on that trip, he would not go near the water whatsoever. He wanted nothing to do with it. And you're sitting there trying to comfort him, but trying not to laugh. But he ran out of the water after that and would not go back in, not even his feet. He was having nothing to do with it. But we are at 48 minutes already. These lives just tend to go by really, really quick. But I'm actually getting some diamond painting done today. This is actually turning out really well. I've almost got this square done. So I'm hoping that I will be able to finish at least the square before I go to work today. And I'm going to have to go figure out something to take for lunch. I was going to take one of those frozen burritos, but I ended up fixing all of them for my grandkids for lunch yesterday, so I don't have any left. I love being able to use my air fryer to fix whatever I need to fix for their lunches. I swear, kids during the summer, they will eat you out of house and home. It was like every 30 minutes yesterday, they were asking, "Can I have a snack? Can I have a snack?" And I bought this big tub of peeled apples. I did not realize how much my grandson loves apples. That's right, I am. I'm doing a lot better at that now, especially since I have my tablet up here. Whenever it was just my computer screen, I would have to look all the way over there on that for the chat. But since I've added my tablet, it makes reading the comments a lot easier because it's right here in front of me. Got two more of this color. And then I think I'm going to do the few M's, and I bumped, sorry. You're going through an earthquake every time I keep hitting the camera with my head. Hello? Oh, I thought that was somebody knocking on my door in here, but they weren't. Sorry about that. Okay, let's do M. And that's color 210, number 4. I don't have very many of this color left in my little tray, so I'm going to have to fill it up pretty soon. I can see that because every 30 minutes yesterday, Aiden was in here. Can I have some apples? Can I have a snack? I think I went through almost a full pitcher of Kool-Aid yesterday. And if I would let them, they would drink up my whole gallon of milk in a day. They love cereal and they love milk, which I definitely have to limit Aiden on milk. He's not supposed to have a whole lot of it. And then Remy she comes to my house and she asks, "Can I have some real cheese?" And the first few times she said that, I was trying to figure out what she meant by real cheese. Well, I buy the sliced cheddar cheese for my sandwiches and stuff because that's the type that I like on my sandwiches. I guess she thinks that the regular American cheese is not real cheese now, because if I offer a slice of the regular cheese, she's like, "No, I want real cheese." So I have to limit her on my cheddar cheese as well. I love eating a bowl of cereal whenever I come in from work at night. If I could probably get away with it, I would probably have cereal for dinner a lot of nights. In fact, whenever I'm camping, I do. Except for whenever I run off and forget the cereal, buy the milk and everything else, but forget to pack the cereal. Okay, so maybe the G's, which is number 2, 155. Okay. Okay. My daughter was telling me that she brought my van back. But, okay, we're probably going to finish up this color right here and go ahead and end the live. Working on 155, which it doesn't have a whole lot of this color. But thank you everyone for stopping by. I am so happy that everybody was here. Take care, and go ahead and, if you don't mind, hit that like button on your way out. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps out a lot. And that was the other thing. I want I want to thank everybody because I'm at 605 subscribers now. Thank everyone for that. I was so happy to hit that milestone. Thank you, everyone. I will see everyone next time. Everyone, take care. Have a good weekend. Bye.